Hi, everybody. Dick Vitale. Hey, let me give you a little review last night. Some really interesting basketball games. I mean, some games on the road in particular. I think about, for example, Duke, number 2 in the nation. Some people say they're the best team in America. Got that one little slip up at home when they were upset in a major upset by Stephen F. Austin. But the bottom line is Duke on the road at Georgia Tech. Many thought it would blow out City. Started that way. It looked like Duke was going to blow them out. But Georgia Tech made an incredible run. And they came all the way back. But Duke found a way to survive at the end. The last 3 minutes, they were much more efficient than Georgia Tech, made big plays, and they survived a tough road situation. Winning on the road in the elite conference is not easy, my friends. Not easy at all. You think about some of the matchups. For example, I'll tell you, a big win was Seton Hall. Seton Hall going on the road, beating Xavier, had 13 games in a row, and I believe they won at home. Xavier has an outstanding team and really tough all year. Life in the Big East is really special and unique. The unbelievable competition everywhere you go is unreal. You better lace them up. Well, Seton Hall laced them up, and they found a way to win that game behind their superstar, Miles Powell. I think Powell is getting close to being really, without a doubt, one of the legit contenders for Player of the Year. And I'm telling you something else. Seton Hall will be an absolute legit contender for a Final Four berth. This club Kevin Willard's got is terrific. They have good offensive ability. They can defend really well, block shots. And I'm telling you this, with Powell, you got a superstar who can break a game open at any time. Well, you think about other action last night. Hilton Coliseum, a lot of magic was on there out in Iowa State. There was no magic last night. It was Kansas. They rock, chalk, Jayhawk, dominated. They won by 26, 79-53. It was no contest. Azubuike and company just did anything they wanted. Certainly the Cyclones have been a real disappointment this season. Hey, another big battle. Auburn, one of 2 unbeaten teams along with San Diego State. They play Vanderbilt at home. Many people said, in fact, made comments to me, oh, they'll have no trouble in that game. Oh, really? Jerry Stackhouse has got those kids playing hard down at Vandy, and they were right there to win that game. Lost a heartbreaker in the last moment, so Auburn remains unbeaten. I will see them on Saturday along with Carl Ravage on ESPN, 6 p.m. We have the game, yes, Auburn versus Georgia. Anthony Edwards will come to town, a terrific talent. Some say top 2, top 3 in the draft, in the NBA draft. What about St. John's? St. John's has had some magical moments this year, but they go on the road. Life in the Big East has been tough for them in their start. They go on the road, play Georgetown. Good team, not certainly a great team, but a team that can cause problems. And oh, did they cause problems for the Red Storm. Blew them out, 87-66. You know, I mentioned Patrick Ewing there as the coach. I think of Jerry Stackhouse. I think of Penny Hardaway. Those were examples of guys coming out of the NBA who really prepared themselves well to take a coaching job. And those guys are doing a solid job. Hey, a real exciting game last night, scintillating game, was LSU at home against Arkansas. Arkansas had only 1 L up until that time, and they got beat 79-77. A game that featured really some outstanding guards. When Javonte Smart, you think about Skylar Mays and LSU, and you look certainly at Arkansas, they go as their guards go, Mason Jones and Isaiah Joe. It was a real unbelievable mailbox smasher, and they pulled it out. Will Wade, I'll tell you one thing, young coaches Wade and Eric Musselman know how to coach. There's no doubt about it. I mean, coaching on the sideline, these guys get the most out of the players. Hey, making a transfer now, going to a little NBA action. John Beilein now at the Cavaliers. Let me tell you this. He was said supposedly in a film session, we're not playing like thugs anymore. He said he meant slugs instead of thugs, but he actually did say the word thugs, and that certainly didn't go over really well, but he apologized to his team, and I happen to know John Beilein well. He's not calling players thugs in a negative manner. He was trying to be a compliment there, according to the reports I read about the fact that they're really now playing hard. So the bottom line is, John Beilein, come on, he's a really terrific human being, great family man, and he's not out to hurt anybody. He just wants to win basketball games. Transition going to the Cavaliers, certainly not going to be easy. I took the job before he took the job. We all think that we can step in somewhere and start to win right away. way. Well, it's going to take big time there to get it up there because their really talent level is nowhere near with others. And another note in the NBA, Jimmy Butler is a multi-talented player. There's no doubt about it. He's one of the key reasons why Miami is off to such a great start. But come on now, it was classless on his part, running the word on Twitter and interviews, F this, F that, in terms of a battle he had with the guy Warren out of Indiana. You want to have your little battles, do it quietly and privately. But the bottom line is, why go out there and make yourself look like really a guy that really has no class whatsoever? You don't hear that from guys like Curry and Anthony Davis and LeBron James. Butler should know better. There's a lot of kids out there who dream someday of being just like him, my friend. And you want these kids, the bottom line, to understand how to treat people and how to have respect, how to carry themselves in an honorable fashion. So Jimmy, I think he should know better, and I hope they address him about it, that he's too big and too talented and too much of a star to act in that manner. Oh well, that's just some idle thoughts for last night in college basketball and a little NBA chatter.